Rated M for mature.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4. And in this video, well, I'm going to do some fusion, as I always do at the beginning of almost every single episode. What we're going to be doing in this part is, we're actually looking for a very specific demon. Guhai now has pretty much alleviated its amounts of usability, as you see. We're actually going to fuse it with a Billfronds that I got outside in the overworld to make an Archangel. This demon isn't necessarily right now the strongest thing in the physical universe. However, its prowess later in the game is kind of unrivaled, so this guy's going to be with us for a pretty long time, and I would like to pass on a Galo again to the protagonist, so I guess we'll get that. And yep, that looks pretty good to me. Let's fuse him up.
Then I will perform.
Now, probably this feels like I'm doing a crap ton of fusing at the beginning of the game, at every episode. That's because I want to make sure that my demons are basically as strong as they can get. And hey, hi, Pixie is now available for special fusion. Well, that is certainly dandy and all, but yeah, I don't really want to do that right now. So let's actually look. Tamlin, we really need to get rid of this guy, but there's really nothing. Ooh, in a level, though, this guy is going to be extremely useful, so we'll keep that in mind. We'll probably get a level up in this episode, but yeah. So now I want to actually scour this area and look for some items. Nothing in there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, let's see. I think there's one over here. I'm pretty glad that enemy actually ran away. I actually did get an app that lets me actually use the... what is it called? It's called Pinpoint Weakness. And basically automatically uses spells if I know it's strong against an enemy. That is an extremely useful app if you're trying to grind the game rather quickly, and you kind of just want to put the game on autopilot. And I never went up here. Let's do that right now. There's some decent stuff to get. I mean, it's pretty close, so let's actually get this over here. Ooh, a Palm of Rising, not bad. Or Balm, not Palm. And some more relics, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So let's head down here. Now in this episode, we're gonna try and get to the next area. If you haven't noticed, most of Tokyo is pretty much just like there's an underground region and then like demons surrounding it, and then you just recruit some demons, go do whatever business you gotta do in the underground area, and then just move on to the next one. That's kind of more so the pacing of the game. Yeah, let's get out of here. Now let's see. Yeah, I know exactly where we need to go. However, there are some random encounters that we're gonna have to take care of to get there. Let's leave this battle in so I can show you the pinpoint. So you see, the right trigger is auto. Oh, actually, I haven't. That is really weird. Anywho, if we go to, that is really weird. Oh my goodness, that is on the wrong save file. My word, I'm a complete idiot. And by the way, that cat thing is weak to Zeo. I haven't actually purchased that app yet. That is sort of embarrassing, but yeah, I'll go ahead and do that right now. We have to spend some app points. We haven't really done that in a very long time. Let's do that. Yeah, there's skill expansion 3, auto pinpoint. That is what I'm looking for. My mistake. Now, basically, let's actually do that in a random counter. Oh yeah, and this is an area we can explore, but there's really nothing to do there right now, so I kind of just didn't go there. And oh my, a bunch of Naga. Everybody look out. And we didn't actually summon our Archangel now, did we? Now if I press the left trigger, my protagonist will automatically use fire skills against these Nagas. So helpful, man. This makes grinding so much more bearable. It's just awesome. So I highly recommend that. The only issue is you'll run out of MP pretty darn fast. But there's a walk and gain MP skill later down the line. Yeah, there we go. Archangel's now in our party. That's pretty good. Let's see, who are these guys? Ooh. Yeah, so all I gotta do is do that. Since I already know their weaknesses, the game's just like, you know, buddy, I know you can beat these guys. We'll just let you power level through this. And it's pretty darn nice of them to have that in the game. Now what we need to do is need to talk to this guy up here. Now I'm going to skip over dialogue. Basically, he's going to charge us 500 Maka to cross the river with his like boat or whatever. And you have to do that pretty much every time, so we're probably only going to be doing that one time. Now warning, extreme amount of warning here. Do not challenge... Oh my gosh, this poison floor. Do not challenge that enemy right up there. I do not recommend that. That guy will kick your butt. He's easily 5 levels higher than you. Anywho, we cross over that poison lake, and now let's use some disc poisons on ourselves. Luckily, we have like 7, so that's pretty righteous. Alright. And okay, and if you look at the bottom screen, it actually shows you all the routes. We're not supposed to go this way. We're supposed to go down here. It shows you all the routes in which, like, the streets that you can actually travel on in this game. Now let's get this relic. Sounds like a good idea to me. Ooh, really need to cash those relics in. And this is our destination that we're, well, trying to get to. I actually did that a lot faster than I thought I would. Yeah, this place is, well, if I try and pronounce it, I'll just sound like an idiot, so I'll let the game speak for itself, I suppose. I'm not very good at Japanese. I'm just really not. And Shinjuku, actually, that was a pretty easy one to do. Now, warning, there's something you gotta do right up here, so might as well get that out of the way.
Hello?
Ahoy! What do you want?
I haven't seen you before. Where are you from?
Well, it'd be kind of rude to lie to a lady, so let's just tell her the truth.
The surface? You mean the place on the top of the ceiling? Oh, are you the angels people are talking about? Neat.
So we are gaining some infamy in Tokyo after all.
That having been established, who are you? Have you some business with us?
I'm Hikaru. And I'm interested in you all.
You are? I suppose I am grateful for that.
By the way, you're after the Black Samurai, huh? I don't know where she is, but I do know a place where there's a lot of books.
Truly? Hoy, tell us! If you please.
It's the Jiraku bookstore in the city called Ikebukuro.
This seems like important evidence. I'll make a note of it in the quest.
Ikebukuro, huh? Has a bookstore. Well, we may have to look into that later.
Tell me, why are you showing us such kindness when we've only just met?
Didn't I tell you that already? I'm interested in you guys. Well, see you later.
What? You're leaving so soon?
Clearly, she's the type to win men's favor. For myself, I cannot abide her like.
There, Isabeau. She knew about the book aspect of our quarry, though. Has word of our search traveled so far already?
I have info for
Is
you.
it just me? Or did Hikaru have rather pointy teeth? Anywho, that is something you actually have to do. Now, in this courtyard is actually a demon I want to run into. His name is none other than... Can we get him? No, we got some weird guys. His name is Jack Frost. Now, Jack Frost actually has a level 2 Bufu skill. I'll probably be off-screening him, basically, and here's these elephant things from Japanese lore. Don't exactly know how to pronounce Nazuchi, I guess. I'm not really the best at all that. Now, this bird, actually, the Calibridris, there we go again, saying pretty random words, and hoping I make some sense out of them. Now, these bird things are kind of a rare case. Usually, avian enemies are weak to gun type. However, these birds are not. But it can really only heal, so a couple autos will take it down. But yeah, if you're looking to, you know, have a pretty magic-based protagonist, I highly recommend you get yourself a Jack Frost, pardon me. But anywho, down here is where we're actually wanting to go. Yeah, this is the station underground. Ooh, nice. Now, I probably should go to the bar and heal up. And yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. And sorry if I'm skipping over all the relics and little treasures you can get above ground. I'm just trying to catch the story here. Now, in here, something very important we gotta do. We gotta... yeah, she's gonna explain, basically, a new type of challenge quests. These are training quests. Basically, they give you very restricting prerequisites, and you have to accomplish them. Kind of cool. Though we probably won't be doing those till maybe a little bit later. Now we're going to examine the bulletin board. Now there's a quest here that you absolutely have to do, okay? 100% required to beat the game, so we're going to be getting that one. And also we're going to heal up really quickly. Since there is another terminal that we have to get here. It's kind of a pain, but you know, that's how the game is. Alright. I probably should start fast forwarding over most of the non-narrated text, because, well, there's a lot of narrated text, and I want to get to all of it. I mean, goodness, the the stinking voice actors did such an amazing job on this game. I just really want to credit that really quickly. Alright. Gotta push this button. However, I do believe I want to get level 21. How close am I to level 21 exactly? Check our stats real fast. Not close at all, unfortunately. Well then, I'm actually going to grind up to level 21 before doing this next portion, since, well, I'm going to basically have to do it eventually, so I might as well get it out of the way now. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. And alright, after about 20 minutes of running around, which pretty much equates to questing and basically killing monsters on the overworld, I'm now level 21, which means, ooh, I can start doing this. We can actually fuse together. Let's see, Tamlin. And who else is it going to be? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, the frog thing. This is going to give us Take Minatake. I don't know how you say his name. And he has the Zanaga spell, which is extremely, extremely valuable. Now, we're also going to give him... I can't decide. Ooh, you definitely wrote Rakunda if you can get it. Specifically for right now. This upcoming boss fight is actually decently difficult. Now let's give him Dia. Why not Moraga? That seems good. And does he have any force? Oh, we'll give him some too. And there we go, our new demon who has the second Zeo skill. Let's make him real quick. Woohoo! He's actually weak to fire, which sucks, but we're not going to be running into any fire enemies actually in this next area, so that's pretty good. And yes, this is our newest member of the team, which means Tabio, I don't exactly know how you say that with the right dialect. We'll have to go by for a little while, but that's okay. Let's actually put him in the stock. And yes, if you look at the bottom screen, I actually did get the Jack Frost that I wanted off screen. He was just running around, and I successfully negotiated with him. Now, for this next battle, I highly recommend you have something that decreases the skills of an enemy. If you don't have that, try and get that on a demon. Well, yeah, just get that on a demon, basically. And without further ado, let's fight for this terminal.
Hey, kiddo! You shouldn't be in here. Can't you tell by looking around? This is a domain to keep guys who get too close from getting away. They call me the... Wait, you're that kiddo from before! Oh, this is gonna be a mess. But I've got a job to do. Might as well take you with me and force you into my crew. The time has come to show you what a man your senior can do. I'll bat you around till I'm ready to finish it. Numbers aren't everything in a fight. A showy horde doesn't always get the job done. I think I'm better off focusing on the quality of my demon. So I'll be sicking this big, strong one on you now. You're screwed for sure this time.
And well, this is Ose, who has a specific prowess of physical attacks. You see, he almost killed me instantly in one hit. It's not too good. We're actually going to use one of our beads to heal ourselves back up. Now, Ose is actually a fallen angel. For some reason, I don't exactly know, he's a almost naked leopard. Kinda weird, Japan, but alright. It's actually not Japan who made that folklore, but anyways, what we're going to do here is we're going to start by buffing ourselves up. We're going to increase our defense so his physical attacks can't be doing too much damage to me. Which is obviously what you want. Oh, we're at a turns, and whoa, he actually, now, this is what you want. Ose is going to use Dakunda one of his turns. That is going to free you up to do as much damage as you can. Let's see, a Galo would technically be the best skill for this. Ose does not actually have any weaknesses, but he doesn't really have that much HP either. Let's actually increase our attack a little bit. That seems good to me. And alright, let's get another Rakunda going. So he's basically locked into using one physical attack a turn, which is obviously what we want. We're going to just go for a Nagalo too. That should work. Alright. It's curious how Jonathan has Bufula before I do, but that's whatever. And basically you're locking Ose into really not being able to do a whole lot. Granted, he almost killed Fortuna there, but you know, it's doable. You know, she's not really the highest. Oh, we almost forgot to Rakunda again. That would have been pretty bad. Let's actually, let's heal up a little bit. Let's use Medea and her turn. It's not really healing for so much anymore now, is it? We really got to find an upgrade for her. But see, she has so many good skills I want to transfer. I just don't know how to get them. And hey!
You'll be singing a different tune next time. Just remember that!
Okay, I will, but I don't think we've actually met before. And hey, a buttload of experience. And the terminal is actually now ours to claim. So, you know the drill. She's going to blabber on about, oh my gosh, we can totally go on this terminal now. It's so cool. And the quest is being updated. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. I can either go back to Mikado Castle and heal up. However, I'm finding the bars to be a little bit more convenient. It's only 100 Maka to heal your entire party up rather easily. And yes, now that that has been done, let's actually progress. You see, to progress anywhere in this mission, this area, you have to accept one quest in particular. This is the quest I'm talking about. Let's go to challenge. Yes, slaying, no, not slaying the dragon. I want, where on earth is it? I know you're here, quest. Confound it, where are you? Madness, slay 7 corpses. Corpse disposal is this next quest. Basically, we're gonna have to take down 7 sort of mini bosses. It's not even remotely difficult if you have the spell of Gi. And basically, this guy won't let you pass unless you have the quest. So, we'll tell him that we have it and we've accepted the job, and he'll let us by. And just skipping all the flavor text because it's, well, not voiced over by a famous voice actor. And yes, this is the Eastern Main Street. Burroughs is gonna warn us that there's a boss here. However, if you call us a boss, I don't know what you're smoking, but it's not. This is basically a corpse. Yeah, it's pretty mediocre, and she's gonna say be careful. Don't even worry about it. You can take these guys down with just one rotation of your fire skills. Luckily for me, almost everybody on our team has fire skills, and wow, I didn't even need to heal up after the last battle. That's pretty good. Let's get Take Minatake to do that. Or Take Minatake. I don't exactly know how you say his name. The only issue is you may run out of MP, but then you can just go to the bar and heal up in between quests. And yes, you're basically going to have to do that 7 times. However, what makes it not repetitive is you get a massive amount of experience. So basically, I'm just going to cut around to, well, killing all the corpses. Right after I heal up, though. Now, be warned, if you run low on SP or anything, and you want to go back to the bar and heal, you may have to drop the quest, actually, which is actually not very good, because then you got to do it all over again, you understand? You get me? Which you don't want to do, so you really want to do this quest, most likely in one go. So, it's not to say that it's difficult, even at all, it's just, well, you may run out of SP. That's why I'm actually saving up for the MP Recover app. And yes, I've decided that I'm going to be cutting out all the other corpse battles except the last one, because, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much the same battle every single time, that's why.
4 targets left.
And okay, another corpse, well, technically burned. It's time that we go on to the next area. That's all the corpses for this zone. Now let's see, this is the golden guy.
Faster.
If I remember, the corpses here are a bit tricky because there's these things called traps, which are basically this. They can pretty much give the enemy a chance to, well, gang up on you. In that last random battle, actually, Jack Frost decided to give me Bafula, which is actually what I really wanted him to do, so that's pretty darn cool. Now the next corpse is actually right up here.
3 targets
And that's another one down. Now it's time to just get the last remaining 3. There's still one more in this area, so we're going to have to track him down. And man, the Demonica looks so cool. And something I need to point out, actually. This suit of armor is actually very good for the next boss, considering the next boss that we're going to be encountering in this episode likes to throw around the Mudo spell quite a lot.
2 targets left.
And our armor is actually very resistant to that. Now be careful upcoming here. Now you see there's an enemy in the distance. There's a trap directly in front of us. So you want to kind of bait the enemy into coming to us before the trap gets sprung. There we go, perfect. And alright, now that that pest is out of the way, ugh. See, you do not want to get trapped in this thing. It's just kind of creepy, too, when you think about it. Anywho, now that is done, we gotta actually find the 2 remaining corpses. Now, where are they? I can hardly remember. It's actually kind of tricky to find these suckers. Anywho, if we actually go around here, I believe. No, that's where a relic is. My mistake. If we come down here, ooh, this should be where the last 2 remaining zombies are. Actually, not zombies, just corpses. Not undead yet, per se. Now, actually, let's battle this dude. And, alright, that last battle is actually kind of hairy. It's kind of getting on my nerves. But anyway, let's go inside of here. What the? It's a samurai. What the heck is going on in here? Life depends on it, too.
Damn it!
What the heck? What is a samurai doing all the way down here? An official hunter. This is just weird. well, that goes unexplained. Alrighty then, I guess we'll just be about our business. That was really, really weird. Boy oh boy, we sure running out of MP really quickly. And boy, that last random battle was extremely, extremely draining of my SP. However, we're finally here. This is where the last two corpses are, so let's take these guys out.
Only one target left.
And finally, one more corpse to get. This one's actually kind of tricky to find. And oh man, we're so close. I can almost taste the dead person's... Okay, that's kind of gross to say, but there it is. The final corpse. Oh my. But before we go battle him, I highly encourage you to save your game. Do that, please. Okay. Now, let's actually fight him. We've had these things for a pretty long time. I actually got a bunch of level ups, because these things give pretty decent experience, so that's always good. Also, pretty much almost all of the members of our team got some new skills, most notably Take Minatake, or Take Minatake, I cannot pronounce his name. Forgive me, I'm horrible, I know. But yeah, he got Charge and Warcry, which if we ever build a physical attacker on this team, you know, might be pretty good to have. Alright, I think we can just auto him down. There we go. We defeated all of the corpses in this area. Alright, and everyone got some pretty good EXP in the process. That's awesome.
Very well.
Are you the ones that killed all the corpses?
Could he be a reinforcement hunter? He's a little late for that.
That was uncalled for, you twerps.
Oh dear. I think you'd better be careful around this one.
With things this messed up, I'm better off becoming a demon. That's why I handed out reds to everyone. We got no hope, trapped here in Tokyo. Damn that Tayama. Him and his Ashura Kai. He's betrayed us all. He babbles about some law to coexist with demons and locks us up in those underground districts. I won't let him make everyone in Tokyo into cowards, blind to the truth. I'm going to release them all from Tayama's slavery. And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way. I'll show you how a real hunter handles things.
How do you like me now? I'm not human anymore. This rush of demonic power. I've left all those fears and anxieties behind.
Go no further. We've seen everything. Please allow us to aid you.
I cannot believe he elected to become a demon of his own free will.
Regardless, it hardly absolves him from turning others into demons.
No matter how many of you come at me, it'll turn out the same. You can't beat a human turned demon. That's right, Tayama. You know your precious Tokyo. I'm going to smash it all up.
And guys, this is Dullahan, an extremely scary demon because of the fact that, well, it's holding its head. Also the fact that it uses Mudo and can kill you instantly. However, it is weak to one thing, electricity. And I got a lot of electricity. So I think we'll be okay here. Now, Principality, actually has a lot of magic now, which is really nice. And also Dakunda, which is really stinking awesome. He's also going to increase our defenses. But I really don't think we're going to be needing that. Actually, might as well just go for it. I mean, he doesn't have any Zeo skills, so we might as well do something. Okay, now Zayanaga is going to pretty much do what we want, which is a lot of damage. And alright, one more Zeo should be able to take this thing out. Actually, no, it didn't. Wow, I'm actually surprised. But I am doing 300 damage, so I don't expect this thing to be around very much longer. Let's set up another Rakaja. That sounds good. Now, this boss fight's not really meant to be too terribly difficult. It's just like, if he gets Blights off and Amudo skills, ooh, Blight, that is such a scary move. I still don't have a way to counter that, really, but I guess we're just gonna burn him down before he gets to actually kill us. Or is it a girl? I don't know. I always thought this was a girl. Or, I mean, not a girl, a dude. In the lore, anyways. Or, by lore, I mean actually fiction and stuff. You know what I mean. Anywho, gonna increase our attack, might as well. Okay. Take Minatake here should be able to kill it with this next Zeo, and yep. There he goes! Oh, wait, he's back. What the heck? He's staring at me. Well, I guess we should finish this off. We don't want to come back to life and turn more people into demons. And alright, we defeated it. We also beat all those corpses that were plaguing the lane.
Unclean ones suffer as well, I see. They have their own troubles.
Just as we do.
I wonder how they came to be called the Unclean Ones.
Looks like the quest is going well.
By going well, you mean we literally just saw a guy turn himself into a demon? Yeah, I guess it is. And guys, that's pretty much it for this quest. We've finished it all. Well, and we also beat the boss. Now in the next episode of Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4, we're gonna, well, go exploring some more. So thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.